WallstreetBets is a place that encompasses all kinds of traders. From those who do weeks of research on a stock and write essays explaining why the stock will skyrocket, perhaps visiting Neil Armstrong's footsteps on the moon, to those who interpret the amount of emojis in a post to mean this play cannot possibly go wrong. Regardless of if you are the master planner or the blind yoloer, the results on extremely risky plays will likely be one of the following. First, you could hit it big a few times and start imagining the sweet feeling of driving a Lambo approaching, causing you to YOLO more blindly, leading to an eventual demise where maybe only a 2 decades old VW bug is affordable. Another possibility is things sadly go wrong from the start, and one could begin to think Robinhood's permanent color is red. And lastly, there is the result everyone craves so much, and that is you hit it big, taking home the tendies and manage to cash out or preserve your gains, winning the lottery of high-risk YOLO plays. Today, we're going to be talking about a trader who's lesser known than the great Roaring Kitty, but nevertheless should go down in the WallstreetBets history books. I'll let you decide which of these 3 categories this trader belongs in. The man we are talking about is Anal Farmer 2, a trader who at the time he posted in 2019 was a 19-year-old college student who had $110,000 lying around from various successful investments and side hustles, and he was itching for a good YOLO. After considering his options on where to invest this sum, which is a king's fortune for any regular 19-year-old, he zeroed in on buying out-of-the-money call options with just a few days left to expiration on Align Technologies. Some of you may know this company better as the one that spams commercials for their invisible braces product, Invisalign. This college student hit a stroke of massive luck, as Align posted that they would do accelerated stock buybacks, which made the stock jump sharply, gifting Anal Farmer 2 with a hefty $183,000 gain, raising his total portfolio up to $343,000. At just 19, he now has enough money that he could purchase himself and 4 of his closest friends their very own Tesla Model S, and they could all ride autopilot off into the sunset. The keyword there was could. What this trader in fact wanted to do was take his newfound investing prowess and funnel $200K of his capital into out-of-the-money S&P 500 put options with 1 day to expiration. Let's just remember that if this doesn't go his way, he'd lose all the money he put into this, bringing him back to square one. What did happen, however, is America's very own host of The Apprentice, Donald Trump, announced new tariffs on Chinese goods, which made the S&P dip sharply. Since this poster was holding puts, however, which allow you to profit from the stock going down, he managed to profit a handsome $277,000, while the S&P 500 bag holders were losing out a few percentage points, which is a big move for the S&P. He's now risen his phenomenal balance of 110K all the way up to 646K at just 19 after this latest gain. These 2 lucky flips of the coin plays have made him 60% of a millionaire before he can even get a horizontal license. If that's not a flex, I'm not sure what is. At this point, Graham Stephan would probably recommend he buys a Lambo so he can post YouTube videos flexing on kids as a 19-year-old at school for thumbnails, like he told Bia Heza to do during their podcast, The Iced Coffee Hour. If recommended this by Graham, would Anal Farmer 2 take the advice? I'm not sure he would, because as he was staring at his Robinhood account, seeing an account value worth 100 times the average net worth of millennials, and thought, I need more. Wanting more is an understandable desire, as we all would like more money. But how would he get more, you ask? Well, YOLOing 200K into S&P 500 options worked great for him last time, so why not do the same again with double the amount of money and buying out of the money call options? If SPY jumped 2 to 3% in a day, he would be a millionaire and then some. But alas, his coin flip did not go his way, as buying this kind of option is incredibly risky, and this handed him his first loss in fantastical fashion, losing him $306,000 out of his $400,000 he YOLO'd into this play, bringing his account value to less than it was after the winnings of his first play. If it didn't work the first time, try again, he thought, as he did the same exact play again, this time losing $160,000 of his investment, leaving him with half of what he started with just a few days before, at $41,000 remaining. All we know of what transpired after this was he YOLO'd the rest of his account into out-of-the-money CGC calls expiring in 1 week, hoping to relive his first gains, but sadly, it's believed this did not pan out too. He still comments on posts from time to time, so we know he's still around, but nevertheless, let this be a harrowing lesson that you can have fun with investing, but remember to protect your gains when you can. This is Market Chasers. Subscribe for more insanity every week.